Hi, this is Daniel Danovi, and this is my model of human consciousness and what I've come to understand as the multiple levels of awareness that are available to each and every one of us. Now, this understanding has been derived from over 30 years of meditation and investigations in esoteric knowledge and consciousness. This is the bioelectric field of a human cell, a little field of consciousness. Now understand, in the human body, there's 50 to 100 trillion cells. Now, I don't know if you have an appreciation for 1 trillion, but if you were to take a dollar bill and stack one on top of each other, it would reach a height of 14 stories high. Now cover an entire football field with dollar bills 14 stories high, and that is 1 trillion. And there are 100 trillion cells in the body, each with its own little field of consciousness. Collectively, they represent our subconscious mind. Now, each individual cell thinks, it communicates, it replicates, it nourishes itself. It is essentially a small sentient being. Collectively, it is the field of consciousness that extends throughout our body and beyond the physical confines of our skin. This is a map of the human energy system, also known as the Chakra System. It's a 5,000-year-old map. Now, the 7 levels, starting at the bottom, the first 3, represent our connection to the physical world. Our heart center, this green circle in the center, represents the bridge between the physical awareness and the etheric awareness. The top 3 represents our connection to universal truth, the bigger picture, or the third eye, and our connection to God, Goddess, all that is. Now, I think a useful model is the concentric circles, and as we move forward, I think you'll see why. A top-down view of our chakra system, with the very center being our conscious awareness, your sense of self, your identity, your ego, and then each ring extending outward represents a different level of awareness represented through the chakra system. At the very edge is your connection to God, Goddess, all that is, super consciousness, the universal mind. And at any point in time, you can choose to send your conscious awareness out to the very outer reaches of the universe, to anywhere in the universe, to tap into knowledge, to tap into ideas. And if this represents you, and then this another person, you can see how the outer edges of our awareness touches each other. This is how we can read other people's thoughts, pick up on their energy. We are all interconnected. This is what Nikola Tesla said. Though free to think and act, we are held together like the stars in the firmament, with the ties inseparable. These ties cannot be seen, but we can feel them. For ages, this idea has been proclaimed in the consummately wise teachings of religion, probably not alone as a means of ensuring peace and harmony among men, but as a deeply founded truth. The Buddhist expresses it in one way, the Christian in another, but both say the same: we are all one. Of course, this is a simplified model or idea of consciousness, but it allows us to wrap our mind around, our conscious understanding, around the dynamic process, the dynamic energy of consciousness that is us and all that is, giving you access to understanding at a deeper level that you are connected to Source, all that is. You have an identity, but you are also part of the whole.